What is happening? Welcome to another pitcher video breakdown. My name is Nick Pollack, and today we're going to talk about Gipson-Long, Sawyer. I know, as Sawyer Gipson-Long. So you probably don't know who he is, and this is why I'm doing this video. I wanted to do one inning just so you get an idea of it. In short, the comp that I have for Gipson-Long is Logan Webb. He has a really good changeup that he throws against right-handers and lefties alike. I think it's his premier pitch. He has sinkers that move a lot laterally. And he has a slider that I think is slightly better than the current version of Logan Webb's. But obviously, the problem is that he doesn't have the experience and the track record that Logan Webb has, nor does he have the 7 inning ceiling that Webb has. However, I want to watch this inning against the what. So as you can see, he's just trying to get sinkers over the plate. It's your MLB debut. What you do every time, first at bat, it's so rare to see an emphasis on secondary pitches in your first at bat. It's always like, okay, let's just establish the fastball. Let's get it in there. That's what he's trying to do here, right? Fine. But now you get to 1-1. Let's just see. And there's the changeup. That's a good changeup. This is, you see that? You see the string game pulled, the depth on it? Look, I normally don't like pitchers who are fastball changeup as prospects, but hot dang, is that a good changeup? Oh, one more time. I want to watch it one more time. Just watch this. Look in the middle, and then just gone. And that's righty to righty. Like, that's cool. So now you see him swing and miss on that one. Like, could probably get it again. I don't know what that glove means. This is the funniest thing to me. I never know how to interpret stuff like this because it could be like, hey, your changeup goes here and then falls off. It could be you want to go fastball up. All I hope is that's not supposed to be like a fastball middle away. That's all I can hope for. No, he was trying to do that. I don't know. Maybe it was a fastball coming up and then got lost. Changeup again? Yep. And there you go. He gets the whiff. I believe that is the changeup and not the slider. It's kind of hard to tell because it's away. It's pulled over, so like we can't really tell the break, but I feel like that's the changeup. One more time. It didn't have as much of a hump to it as the slider would, I think. But anyway, there you go. There's that gets misses. That's not a good swing from Anderson. And this is not really that good of a pitch. Benintendi's like, okay, I'm going to see a fastball because it's your MLB debut and you're trying to establish stuff, and that's what happens. And I will tell you endlessly, I cannot stand sinkers that are thrown righty to lefty that are essentially like middle, like here. This just follows the barrel so much. I'm just not a fan of it. And that's like not really that good of a pitch. That's just like a grooved fastball almost. But Benintendi, being Benintendi and not really been that great, rolls over it. I think lefties that are more all-around hitters take this and they just drive it to as a line drive to left field for a single, maybe even down the line for a double. Power guys are just going to get underneath this and launch it. Benintendi, well, he's going to ground out a second. This is a really fun at bat too. So you have a sinker coming down low. Get first base strike there. Then he tries to go with a changeup, and that's kind of why I think the other one before was a changeup because you can see that he's trying to do backdoor with it too. Not really what you see a lot when it comes to changeups. You have to establish that a fastball will come back over more with this because what you're trying to do as a pitcher is you're trying to disguise this as a sinker that comes back over the plate and then trying to get underneath it, right? This isn't just a straight drop pitch. This is a slanted one that's supposed to be mirror the changeup circle change grip, right? Essentially, when you throw a changeup, traditionally, you have two grips. You have either the circle change of as a four-seamer, which is you throw the middle and the ring as a four-seamer. Instead of your indexing your middle, it's now index on the side. And then if you throw sinkers primarily, which Gipson-Long does, you want to keep the same spin. So what you do instead of throwing a four-seamer grip to match it, because then it's, wait, that looks different than the sinker movement, right? So you actually throw it as a sinker grip, same idea, and you throw that like this. And that generally mean more of the sinker or two-seamer movement, which is more horizontal based than the four-seamer, which is more north-south based, right? So I'd be really surprised if he's throwing like a four-seamer circle change grip while pairing that with the sinker. Tries to do it again, misses. Okay, fine. Do you go now? Here's a cool thing. It's 2-1, right? 2-1 MLB debut. You got to 0-1 with a sinker called strike. 2 changeups in a row you missed. Luis Robert is gonna be like, "Okay, look, I cannot wait to see a fastball." It's a 2-1 count. He just missed with his major breaking ball, or sorry, major secondary pitch. Cannot wait to take this fastball for a ride. Nope. There's the slider. Oh, yes. 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 This is why I like guys who are not two pitch fastball changeups, because you get into situations like this and you have to rely on the other pitch in this situation. Normally, when the secondary pitch, that is a changeup, doesn't come through 2-1, you have to throw a fastball. And no, Gipson-Long has this slider to throw for a strike, and you get to 2-2 because of it. That's huge. That's a difference maker. That this is the most important pitch in Gipson-Long's debut. He's a two-pitch guy mostly with four seamers and changeup. He just threw two changeups for balls. Now at a 2-1 count in your MLB debut, Luis Robert Jr. is thinking this is going to be a fastball, and he throws a slider for a strike, and he gets the whiff. That is so huge. In your MLB debut, the third batter you've ever faced, your first slider in the bigs at 82, and you get a whiff in a big count at 2-1. I've seen so many MLB debuts where this turns into a fastball. It's over the fence. That separates Gipson-Long from other starters. Oh, there's another changeup. 2-2. He executes it. Strike three. Ah! Threw a sinker first pitch for a strike, and then got the slider and changeup later in the count. That's the good stuff. I'm going to give you one more inning. I saw that inning. I don't remember this one. So let's see. Sinker in there. We're going to go quickly through this one. I said it'd be one inning. You can end the video if you want now. You got it. Make sure you subscribe. Let me know who you want me to watch after this. There's a changeup backdoor for a strike. I love that. 1-2. What are you going to see now? Changeup down for a whiff. Slider instead. You got him. Right? Look, I love it when I see guys like this who do not overemphasize their sinker. They actually say, I've got a good curveball. Oh, sorry, a good breaking ball. I've got a good changeup, and I'm going to be forcing you to beat me there. And I'm going to sneak in that sinker to get quick outs early in the count or called strikes early in the count, right? Maybe a surprise four-seamer later on when you're really sitting that secondary stuff. But I love this approach from Gipson-Long. I really do. Now, it's a little more tough against a lefty. Now, it's saying, wait, he has a really good changeup. That's fair, but the slider, I don't know if it's going to be as effective. We'll see. And the sinker, certainly not. It's going to be harder to sneak in pitches, I think, as a righty to a lefty when you're just a changeup guy. And it's actually kind of weird. I'm like, no, he's really good against right-handers because he has a sinker to nullify inside. I want to see, does he have anything that he can actually throw here? Front hip sinkers are a veteran pitch. You do not see that from young pitchers. Okay, so see what we throw 1-0 here. Slider? Yeah, good. And that's really, I think, what you're going to see from Gipson-Long is I don't like that he's trying to go sinkers away to right-handers. I feel like, honestly, this is kind of where you just throw a four-seamer and hope for the best inside. Maybe not. Maybe he just doesn't have a skill. So you gotta figure out, how do I get my strikes to set up the changeup better? And now it's a 1-1. You're going to throw a changeup here, and you're probably going to throw two of them if he doesn't do anything with this. He misses change. You go back to a 2-1. That's your best pitch against the lefty. Oh, interesting. So it's a fastball kind of up. This is Grandal's best pitch to hit, and he fouls it off. He's so upset. Oh man, he's out. Oh my god. Look at his reaction. Look at Grandal's reaction as he's just so upset. Oh, because that is the most hittable pitch in this at bat. Maybe it's a four seamer instead of a sinker. I can't really tell. If it is a four seamer, I can understand why Grandal would be a little bit underneath it because he thinks he's gonna get more sink. And so it stays up longer. And that might be it. That might be actually the solution for Gipson-Long here. And I kind of like that. That's the answer. That's trying to get some free real estate misses with. I would try it again. Change it. Oh no, a sinker. Ooh, nice tip on that. You don't see whiffs on sinkers. I mean, true traditional ones you do. Maybe this is actually that would have legit depth to it. Because with a sinker, you're missing under the bat, four seamers are missing above. Sometimes with sinkers, I mean, two seamers and sinkers kind of lumped together now, which is fine with me. Sometimes they're really not trying to miss the bat north-south. They're trying to miss it on the handle, right? Or at the end of the bat. And to see one actually miss underneath, it's kind of rare. 1-1, you can throw the changeup here. Yeah. Ooh, sinker again, 94. I dig this. Look, you can do neck beard approach if you're a Gipson-Long. You can do like the Dallas Keuchel, just like staying low completely and making them come to you, you know? But look at this, 2-1 once again. Beautiful changeup. Now what do you do? Okay, so this looks like it's the four-seamer. Trying to put him away with a four-seamer after seeing all that dip, all of that, and then slower stuff. No, he's trying to do a slider there. That's a that they're trying to okay, the reason for the glove over here is because he wants to aim here and end down there. I get that. Okay. 3-2 changeup. Come on. Throw me a 3-2 changeup. Yes. No, that was a sinker. Oh, if it was a changeup, he wouldn't have gotten it. Throw the changeup. Man, there's so much movement on that sinker. And he went around. Okay. Man, I want one more time. Ton of movement. I like Gipson-Long. I like that it feels like he's sequencing. You know, he's actually attacking with purpose and not giving in. We didn't really see any pitches that were in the middle of the plate. We didn't see just like I mean, maybe against the lefties, we saw like a groove fastball. And I think the fastball command is going to be the biggest question for me. But the emphasis of sliders, the emphasis of changeups, I love this. And he has an amazing schedule at the end of the year. And I think this is your deep 15 team Toby that is going to go unrecognized in drafts next year. And I might be getting him like everywhere as like my last pick or so. It depends on the opening schedule. If he has like a really good pair of matchups at the beginning of the year, I mean, Sawyer Gipson-Long is good, guys. He's like Logan Webb. I'm not kidding. I think a lot of people are going to be talking about him pretty soon. Um, but anyway, guys, that is it. So my name is Nick Pollack. Make sure you let me know in the comments who you want me to focus on, especially through the offseason too. I will be doing some of these videos through the offseason on specific pitchers that you guys want to know more about. But that is it. So my name is Nick Pollack. And may your bounce be low and your strikeouts high.